welcome back to Love and Romance Tarot readings. I'm excited for today's pick a card. Today we're tapping into your next official love offer. Who is coming towards you in love? What will happen in this connection? How will things go with this person? Anything about this person? We'll get into all of that. So that is our topic today. My Etsy shop, it is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading or manifestation candles, custom spell work, that is where you can find me. And other than that, you can go ahead and pause the video if you need more time with the piles. You can always pick more than one pile as well for all of my readings. So for group one, we have the Blue Stone, and we'll be using the Winter Magic Tarot. For group two, we have the White Stone, and we'll be using the Doodle Tarot. For group three, we have the Yellowstone, and we'll be using the Gilded Tarot Royale. And for group four, we have the Redstone, and we will be using the Titanic Tarot for group four. So go ahead, pause the video if you need more time to decide, and we're just going to jump right into it. Alright, if you chose group one with the Blue Stone and the Winter Magic Tarot, this is your reading, tapping in to see your next official love offer. Who is coming towards you in love? What's going to happen with this person? We will get all the details. What are they like? Who is the spirit for group one with the Blue Stone? Please show us their next official love offer. Who is coming towards group one romantically in love? Okay, nice. First card out, we have You Deserve Love. So right away, Spirit is kind of validating you and your journey. I feel like there's been other things kind of going on that's just been sidetracking you for a while, and love is finally kind of opening up as a possibility and opening up in terms of like new people coming towards you and things finally happening in the 3D. Thank the Lord. So we have You Deserve Love. Bottom of that card, it says you are lovable. Spirit coming out right away with the validation, like, listen, it's not you, it's all of this other stuff, but we have worth waiting for. So I'm already kind of feeling like Spirit has someone picked out for you. Divine timing is at work in your love life is what it says at the bottom of the card. So it does feel like Spirit's been kind of getting you aligned with something specific. We have finances and career. So this is likely one of the things that have been kind of sidetracking you, getting finance sorted out, getting career sorted out, so you know what direction you're going. You may have gotten to a point where you were so distracted by a specific person or by meeting certain goals in love that Spirit kind of brought you back to the elephant in the room, if that's been finance, or you may have taken like a period of, okay, let me go into hermit mode to focus on XYZ, and then we're going to open back up to it. So it could be intentional, or it could have been, you know, something Spirit has kind of led you to. Financial issues are a factor in your love life is what it says. So it seems like whatever has been causing this delay likely has something to do with like finance or career. Also, this could be on the other person's end, especially with Spirit kind of giving us a hint that there is someone specific planned out for you. Maybe they have been really called to get their finances together, their ducks in a row, and you've been just kind of like spinning like a ballerina, doing your own thing, living life, totally cool. It could be on their end as well. So give your relationship a chance came out. That's really Spirit kind of saying like, I got your back, you know, let me cook, let me work some things out, let me bring it together. Spirit for group one, tell us more about their next official love offer. So what I can see right away, group one, is there's been some sort of delay, and that's finally coming to, that's finally getting cleared. and things are finally moving forward. We have a retreat and stay optimistic about your love life. Yeah, so for you, group one, I'm getting soulmate activity, maybe potentially twin flame activity. I try not to focus on the terms too much because people kind of associate like twin flame, for an example, with so many other things like negativity and whatnot. Twin flame dynamics are not always going to drag you through the mud. For a lot of people, it's really good and you kind of sail off into the sunset. But those people are so busy living their happy lives that they don't report back to us, you know, on the interwebs or however you collect information, because they're literally living their life, living a good life. So yeah, retreat, it says it's time to disconnect from the world. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Spirit is basically saying, you know, continue to focus on finances, continue to get your ducks in a row, work on what you've been kind of led to up until this point. I have someone specifically planned for you. Someone that can help you get to the next level. Someone who's next level in terms of love. Next level love offer. Nice. We got healing connection. So it seems like you may have even learned a lot of your lessons through romantic relationships. That's tough. That's honestly really tough. You may have learned a lot of your lessons like in life through romance. And Spirit's like, all right, I'm bringing in that person who's going to heal you, who's going to help you, who's going to be that lively, caretaking force, you know, for you, whereas you have been that for other people, or whereas you've been kind of like beaten up a bit by connections before this. It seems like someone from the past is also coming into your life. Perhaps you will get closure with them or move forward regardless. You're kind of in a win-win position, group one. There's this person coming through from the past that you've been in separation with. You can either choose closure. We got the best friend card that came up, so it's like, okay, maybe we can be friends by the end of this. You'll be able to say what you want. You know, if you want closure, you can just communicate that to this person, like, you know, listen, I think we would honestly be better off as friends. I would rather have a friendship with you. Or you can say, you know what, maybe I will try again. We do have guided steps to great love that came out as well. So it's kind of like up to you. You're in a win-win position. We have rekindle and time apart. Rekindle says an old flame returns. Time apart says a time of separation. So someone who you've been in either in no contact with, or you've been in separation with, someone you haven't talked to in a while, that you do have a past with coming back. There will be an opportunity to heal with that person and to become friends with that person, or to say guided steps to great love. Bottom of this card says follow the path of ascension. So you can either say, okay, we're better off as friends, or you can say, okay, well, the things that we've been through together, they've helped us grow, learn, and expand. And I actually don't feel strongly negatively against you. I would like to try again, because they're coming back for a rekindling. That's what they're coming back with a love offer. They want to rekindle. So it's kind of up to you what you want to do. But regardless, whether you close this out or you start, there's love coming through for sure. Guided steps to great love. For those of you who are going to say, no, I'd rather have someone completely new, it's like Spirit's been guiding you. You've been learning things through relationships, and this person is being phased out and you'll move forward. So we have best friend. It says friendship is vital to romance. Feelings deepen and blossom through friendship. So Spirit is also showing you where it's important to be friends with the person you're in a romantic relationship with. You don't want to get into a relationship with someone who you don't feel like is also a friend, someone you can depend on, someone that you trust. You want your relationship to be like multi-layered, where it's like, okay, I can also just kind of hang out with this person and we don't have to be super romantic or cuddly, or we don't always have to be, physically intimate. It's like, you're actually my friend, someone who I want to hang out with. So I feel Spirit bringing that into your life. We have healing connection and benefit of the doubt. Healing connection, it says your romance will transform your life. Benefit of the doubt says give your relationship a chance. So Spirit's like, yeah, you've definitely been on the winding path, group one, and things are finally winding down, winding into a more serious connection with someone who's healing for you, someone who's more generous, someone who's more of a giver versus someone who needs a whole lot of healing and patience and attention and energy and going through their own stuff. I mean, to a degree, we always, we all go through our own stuff. So it's like not fair to be always on one side where someone has to carry the brunt of the hard work. So let's see, Spirit, for group one, what will happen here? As soon as I asked that, we got the Moon with the Six of Wands reversed. So I would definitely say that this person of the past is going to come through first. And I'm hearing twos. So 2 weeks, 2 months. For some of you, it'll be 2 months. For some of you, it'll be 2 weeks. The gap between the rekindling person coming back and then you meeting the new person that Spirit has planned for you, that's how long we're dealing with. So for those of you on the 2-week timeline, the plot may seriously thicken. You may really start to feel like, okay, it is crunch time. I really have to decide what I'm doing. But I would just say trust your intuition, trust that you know what's best for you. You don't want to sit your whole life kind of wondering like, what if? So I say if you still have love in your heart for this person of the past, I say honor that. It's going to take some time too. See, I think that's the problem here. We have the Knight of Pentacles reversed and the Ten of Cups. So with this person you're rekindling with from the past, if it's been a long time since you've talked to each other, you may have to relearn like the new version of each other. That could be an obstacle. Like with this Knight of Pentacles reversed, it's been a long time coming. And also that's a sign that this process can't be rushed to the Ten of Cups. So that's kind of what makes it difficult. It's difficult in the sense that you need time to see if you can truly be with the person of the past versus going towards a new person. So if they come in, 2 weeks out from right after the rekindling comes in, you may have to really be responsible with this one and make sure you're communicating clearly to both parties. Like, listen, this is what I got going on. This is how I'm feeling. I'm not in a rush. I'm taking my time. We have the Knight of Wands reversed and we have the Page of Wands reversed. So it's honestly better to do this without... I just feel like Spirit's saying date slow, because Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, these are very exciting energies. These can also be talking about physical intimacy. Listen, you need to put somebody on thin ice, okay? Especially if it's the person of the past. Don't let them come in thinking that they can do whatever and, flip it, dip it, and reverse it after there's been distance, even if you've done it before. Because they love to say that. I mean, we did it before. It's like, no, sir, ma'am, that's not what we're doing. So maybe you have to, communicate like, listen, I might have to take it slow. I'm not giving nothing up too soon. Moon card with the Six of Wands reversed, because I got to figure out my feelings. I got to figure out who my Ten of Cups is. So you will at least have that opportunity. And it'll really be a 50-50 split where things go. It depends on you personally what you'll choose. Some of you will go on a path. I could see it being difficult consistently for everyone. But as far as the end goal, what will happen ultimately, Ten of Cups. So again, you're in a win-win position, a favorable position. You kind of end up happy with a long-term partner. But it will vary who gets chosen. Some of you are like, absolutely not. You don't got to worry about me going with someone from the past. Not into it. Some of you are like, you know, honestly, I already know where my heart lies, and it is with someone I've already been in a relationship with or a connection with. So I know if that comes back, that's where I'm going to go. So we got the Eight of Wands. Regardless, I see things kind of moving very quickly. Like, you know, this is giving me an energy of like starting a family. This is giving me an energy of moving in. Not everyone idolizes starting a family, so of course that won't be for everyone, but definitely making decisions, big life decisions based off each other. I see a lot of that happening really quickly. Spirit is showing me someone is choosing to move, not in with this person, but closer to this person. I'm also hearing go to school. You may end up going to a school that's closer to this person or vice versa. Consistently, I see big life choices being made based on this connection. It's giving serious. It's giving making, you know, life decisions rather quickly. We got the Hangman reverse, the Six of Cups reverse. So yeah, Spirit is saying like, listen, you're following your heart. We got the Strength card at the bottom of the deck. You have found a way to do things in your own style that feels comfortable for you, where it doesn't feel like you're being too harsh, or it doesn't feel like you have to be too serious or always have to worry about something. You're really just following your heart. If that's what the past, that's where it is. And if not, you'll be moving forward into your future. But again, it's a win-win position for you, really. Spirit, what else can you tell us? Well, well, it's looking like from this deck, you're ready to move into the new. We have Love at First Bite and Next Chapter. Love at first bite, it says immediate connection, desire, and love struck. So what I can tell you is if you do wait out for the person that Spirit has for you, you're having like a love at first sight, love at first bite type of relationship with them. You're having that kind of experience where it's like, whoa, like something is very different about this person, and I'm very attracted to this person like right away. Like this person just pulls me out of my head and pulls all of my attention towards them. Next chapter, it says someone new approaches, new energy, and a new phase of life begins. This card like never ever comes out of this deck. I'm surprised. I feel like has this card ever come out in a reading? I feel like maybe once the Next Chapter card has come out, but I don't know why. Like it just never comes out of this deck. So I would definitely take that as a good omen, where it's like you are a rare group, a rare breed of the collective who has very interesting romantic experiences. I was feeling from the beginning that a lot of these experiences come through romantic relationships, and you're a part of the collective that's moving into the next level with new love and new energy and experiences coming through, and it's going to be really good for you. Spirit, what else can you tell us for group one? We have intuition and stand your ground. So for some of you, it's not that the person of the past is a bad person necessarily, but they just may not be right for you. And also, that's the thing. When you're in a relationship with someone, it's like you create karma with that person. And it's not karma in the way that it's like, oh, you do something bad and then something, you know, you get like consequences for it. Just karma as an energy, memory, all of that, even subconsciously. I was looking into that the other day, kind of following a rabbit hole of the nervous system and how it's connected to the eyes. And it's crazy. The eyes, they really are like 1,000 different camera lenses constantly collecting information, zooming in and out. And we just see it as if we're seeing the world and it's one still picture, but our eyes are really doing so much work and communicating to the nervous system. And even just your eyes, you know, before the thought even reaches your conscious mind, oh, that's my ex, your eyes have already reported a whole bunch of information to your nervous system about this. So it's not even that they are a bad person, but even down to your nervous system, they could just trigger you, or they could just be bad for you, or you could be bad for each other. Whereas individually, you're fine. you know, no one's good or bad. You know what I mean? Because it's just like, we have intuition and stand your ground. So there's another book called The Body Keeps the Score. You know, I feel like this person with stand your ground coming up, I feel like they may subconsciously revert back to old ways and vice versa. Say you're a reformed toxico. Okay, you used to be toxic, but you're reformed. You're not toxic anymore. As soon as you get around this person, all of a sudden you're toxic again. And it's like, I'm not even trying to be toxic. Why is this happening to me? It could be because of your nervous system, karma. It could be because of anything. But with stand your ground coming up, Spirit is saying really follow your intuition. And if you start to feel like this is going to be a repeat of the past, I would honestly disengage. I would disengage. We have prosperity begins in spiritual strength. So prosperity starts to flow through you as you see your own growth, as you see your own expansion, as spiritually you are able to say no to certain cycles. First, you're able to identify certain cycles and certain patterns and things. And then two, you gain more prosperity and spiritual strength as you follow through and you say, okay, you know what? I'm not going to repeat that one. Or this isn't best for me. I'm going to move towards something new. I'm going to at least give the new a chance. Oof. The whole deck just exploded. I feel like you're ready. Yeah. Bursting forth energy. A little bit of everything as well. We have uncovering treasure. It says, beneath the surface lies great bounty. So Spirit is confirming that on the other side of what you've been experiencing, on the other side of whatever lessons and growth experiences in past relationships, is treasure, is value, is prosperity, even financially. And we have staying focused here. Hold the course is what it says at the bottom of the deck. So we think that the manifestation ends once the person walks into our life. What I can get from what Spirit has just told us is that that's not true. That's just another leg of that journey, of that manifestation. You get to forever through living it out. So Spirit is telling you to remain focused and hold the course, hold your core values close to your heart. Honestly, group one, it should be like, you should feel so serious about having the best for yourself that it's like, anybody, you can be in my life for 10 years, but if you start acting up, you gotta go. Honestly. So that you can get the absolute best, which is what you deserve. So make sure, you know, even if, you know, the new person starts acting up, make sure you're on your P's and Q's and you're not showing them that you'll just kind of deal with it because at least I get a whole lot of good and value from it. No, they got to show up as the best version of themselves at all times, every day, to have your love. That's what I have for you. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today, group one. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group two with the White Stone and the Doodle Tarot, this is your reading, tapping in to see your next official love offer. Who is coming towards you in love? What will happen with this person? We'll get all the details. Spirit for group two with the White Stone, please show us who is coming towards group two in love. What is their next official love offer? Please show us that. Okay. So right away, I see Spirit kind of pulling you out of your shell, or for a few of you, pulling you out of hibernation if you've really been kind of cool on romance and dating lately. So this may be the first reading you've seen in a while, or the first one that resonated in a while, or that will resonate. There's an energy of you finally kind of being back in alignment with things popping off. Oh, goodness gracious. Here we go. Oh goodness, we have reconciliation and deception that has come out. So yes, that will attract, literally the attraction card. Yes, that will attract all sorts of people. You know, when you're in the spotlight, all eyes are on you. So yeah, that is so crazy because we got the wedding card here. I can see the whole play here. Group 2, you've been in hibernation or hermit mode, or you haven't really been focused. Things haven't been working out. Maybe there's been a misalignment. Maybe you have been out there and trying, but it hasn't led to what it is that you want. And Spirit's like, all right, we're making executive decisions up here in the spirit realm now. We're going to help out group 2. It is their time, their moment. Okay, everything is lining up. And we have the wedding card here. So Spirit's got you prepared for something serious. Spirit is aligning you, you know, towards like a really good love offer, a long-term love offer. Not everyone values marriage. Not everyone wants to get married, but marriage will definitely be on the table, okay? Doesn't mean that the other person won't want it. So y'all can work that out in real time, but it'll be on the table. Spirit's got you prepared for something serious, a wedding, okay? And here we have, you know what? I want to give it the benefit of the doubt because maybe the reconciliation is coming in for like closure purposes. So it's like for your benefit, but the way it kind of reads to me is it's like as soon as you're not worried about people of the past, they say that's when people of the past want to come in. Soon as you're no longer chasing something, it could be anything, money, new friends, new opportunities, whatever. As soon as you're not chasing it anymore and trying to make it happen, all of a sudden it's just happening perfectly. And that's exactly what this feels like. It's like soon as you're being aligned with something serious, with a wedding, with a marriage, long-term partner, now this person of the past wants to come back. We'll see. But I'm on the fence. Reconciliation, it says someone from your past is returning to your life. Deception says someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. I really do want to give it the benefit of the doubt, though. Spirit, what do you mean by deception? I'm like, not a stack, please, Spirit. And Spirit's like, no, there's a stack worth of a story here, so I'm going to need you to take these cards. Okay, fine. I was hoping for just one, but this is what we got. We got the Four of Pentacles and the Empress, Page of Cups, and the Six of Wands reversed. I wanted to make sure it wasn't reconciliation and deception in the sense that it's like, oh, this person is wearing a mask. They're pretending that they're not looking for something serious, but they are. I wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt. But, you know, it feels like Four of Pentacles and the Empress, you've almost had to like protect yourself from this person. They could, you know, be giving a bit of narc vibes. They could do a whole lot of masking with the Four of Pentacles and the Empress. It's like the feminine polarity in this connection is, I don't want to say like a step up or better, but it seems like is in a better position, maybe financially. You know, Four of Pentacles, you may have to protect your wallet from this person. They could be draining. Like you could just all of a sudden, some way, somehow end up spending a bunch of money when you're connected with this person, or they could expect you, you know, to provide for them. It seems like you have to protect your energy and your resources from this person. You've either given time, energy, and resources to this person and they squandered it. So you have to protect yourself now so you're not wasting like job referrals or opportunities on someone who's not going to take them or someone who's going to mess it up and make you look bad. Or some way, somehow, you always end up giving way more in this connection and you've had to kind of hold yourself back. We got the Six of Wands reverse. I feel like you've been really looking at this person's potential, but with this Page of Cups reverse, you're no longer like, you don't feel like it's cute anymore. How this person is like, you know, mischievous or irresponsible or deceptive. It's not charming anymore. It's just kind of like annoying or draining. So we do have a love yourself first and playfulness, even though you're opening yourself up to flirt, to be playful again. I don't feel like it'll be with this person of the past. So you'll likely end up getting closure with that person. Love yourself first. It says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So the more you honor what you deserve and what you truly want out of life, the more love will come in, the more this person will respect you, and also the more you'll get, you know, more of what you want and deserve. Playfulness says To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So Spirit is really wanting you to be open, having fun, living life. We have the attraction card here. So you're attracting someone specific with a marriage offer. But I see even some dates, even some dates and people to kind of, get you back, feeling good and get you back used to just dating in general. And we have make the effort. So Spirit is telling you, regardless of this, person of the past on your heels who wants your energy, who wants to go another go. You may have already learned that, Empress, you just have more potential than this person. I don't know how to explain that without making it sound messed up. So I'm just going to have to say what I'd see. Attraction. Make the effort. Spirit is calling you to invest in yourself, to invest in your, whatever's going to make you feel good. It could be spending time with yourself. It could be self-care. It could be doing the things that you love. It could be treating yourself to something or some things. Oh my goodness. We got the marriage card coming out from 2 decks. You are being aligned with marriage group 2. That is your next kind of, move in love, your next phase, your next move. What's coming towards you is a marriage offer. Wow, we got healing connection here as well. So someone who will protect you, take care of you, heal you, be a dependable force in your life, someone who cares for you deeply. Wow, we got falling in love. You guys, I do not see you wasting your time on anyone of the past. I don't feel like it's going to happen. I feel like we got the best friend card. They may get friend zoned. We have healing connection and falling in love. Falling in love says sudden feelings that this is the one. And we got healing connection here. This person is healing you, giving to you, very generous. They could be an earth sign or have earth in their Venus, very protective, all about security. And they want to have a good time. We have love language gift giving and love language quality time. These could be your love languages or theirs, the way that they like to love you. I see this person randomly kind of giving you gifts, coming home with flowers or your favorite food, coming home with, something that lets you know that they've been thinking about you, like a little token of appreciation. And we have quality time. This person has time for you. They do the things that you want to do, and they make sure that you feel loved. I really feel like this person cares, and I really feel like they're going out of their way to show you that they want to be the person for you, going out of their way to show you, listen, I'm looking for a long-term partner, and I want you to know that this is real. I see them investing. We have burning desire and best friend. Best friend says, friendship is vital to your romance. Feelings deepen and blossom. Burning desire says flames of passion igniting. So I see you being very physically attracted to each other. And I'm also hearing like body type. So this person is very positive in that way, regardless of what you got going on, okay? If there's more to love or if it's giving stick, they're into it, okay? They're loving it. And a lot of positivity and a lot of love just radiating from them. They want to embrace you in whatever form you're in. It feels very, very safe. So Spirit, what will happen here? Yeah, we got the 9 of Pentacles coming out right away. So I see you pulling back your energy from anyone or anything that's not giving this. If it's not healing you, if it's not feeling like true love, like it's not a go, it's not a thing. I do not see you entertaining that. We got the Queen of Wands, so you know what you deserve. 3 of Wands, you're looking towards the future. Group 2, I see you aligning with new love, and I see you taking your energy back, taking your power back, and just going where you're appreciated. You know, that's what they say, like, go where you're celebrated. And I see you doing exactly that. You know, you may have felt insecure in past relationships, not even all on this person, but you may have felt insecure with past situations. And with this one, you're like, I'm the queen of this castle, Queen of Wands. I feel good. I look good. Queen of Wands is Aries energy, knowing who you are, knowing where you're going, being very, very confident. Divine fire energy, haughty energy. We got the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Cups reversed. So most of you are going to let go of this person of the past. I will say for some of you, the Ten of Swords is about cycle completion. So if the cycle is not completed, some of you may end up on another short go around or long go around with this person of the past, so you can fully kind of move on from them, knowing that you did everything that you could and knowing that you went down every road that you could. Some of you, the reality is you still love this person and this person still loves you, and nobody's perfect. No connection is perfect. So you are trying again. And I don't feel like there's anything, I don't feel like, you know, why feel a way about that? I feel like it's only a problem if this person is deceiving you with the deception card, or if they're draining you, especially those pockets. One thing I don't play about is my coin. You're not gonna tap dance on my wallet. So it will be the Four of Coins, the wallet for me, playing with my money for me. But even if it's more like disrespect, you know, with the Empress being there, or them just not being on your level in terms of like your future, you know, I was getting a energy with this person of them maybe not believing in themselves or living up to their fullest potential, and you always having to put them on and put them in alignment. And at a certain point, you just got to say, okay, this person is just not who I'm trying to build them into be. They don't come through with their own opportunities. It's always me giving something to them. So I might have to grow out of this, you know. So anywho, let's talk about this one, Spirit. Tell us about this wedding. Tell us about this person they're falling in love with. Tell us about the future for those who are moving forward with this marriage or long-term commitment, long-term partnership. Where is this going? Tell us more about this. So we got the Chariot reverse, honestly taking things quite slowly. The Chariot reverse and the Hangman. Okay, so first of all, you guys are spending a long time in the dating phase. You're spending a long time in that like honeymoon phase where you're dating and going out. So you may have had past relationships where it's like, okay, maybe you went on 3 dates and then it's like, okay, yours or mine, you know? And listen, especially in today's day, it's expensive to date, so I can't hate on that. But, you know, there's ways that you can be creative about it. You can do a picnic. You can do a cheap dollar store date where you get like, you know, cheap canvases, cheap paint, and you set it all up and you make it look cute and you have snacks and it's like, it's all good, you know, and it's cheap. A date under 20 bucks. So there's way you can be creative about it. You can also go to get ice cream. That's my favorite date, especially for a first date, going to get ice cream. That way, if things don't work out, you don't have to worry about somebody running off on the bill. You ain't got to worry about feeling trapped or feeling responsible to do something with that person if they, you know, whatever, pay or whatever. You can literally just get the ice cream. You pay for it at the window. If you're not really feeling them, you can dip after 20 minutes. That's plenty of time to eat the ice cream and separate and gone on. And that's my favorite date. But there's, you know, ways to do it. So anywho, I see you guys spending a lot of time just dating and living your life. We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So interesting because the Three of Pentacles is a card of working with the higher power. So for this to be reversed, I feel like you two are just doing what you want to do. Definitely in the beginning of the relationship, it's like, if we're naturally a marriage, you know, couple, if we have that compatibility, then that's what it's going to be. But I'm just going to live life. I'm not going to be hyper focused on getting to the altar and, you know, so on and so forth. Like, I see you dating for a while and I'm seeing someone getting to wear all the outfits that they like bought to wear with someone else, but that they never got to wear. I see you guys spending a long time in that courting phase. And we got the Five of Pentacles reversed, so you're feeling very empowered, feeling very good. You guys are taking your time and enjoying things, not worried about what Spirit may be telling you to do. Oh my goodness, we got the Judgment card here. So not gonna lie, Spirit is trying to get you guys to get married or to connect very quickly. There could be a reason for that. So I would say, like, if you're getting a bunch of signs and signals from Spirit, that Spirit is trying to move you in a certain direction, try to compromise. But I also get the other side of it where it's like, sometimes you go through like life and it doesn't feel fun anymore. I understand wanting to just enjoy the relationship. So whatever, live life. Spirit, what else can you tell us for group 2? We got partnerships and alliances coming out. So I see Spirit still working with you in the background and your angels and your ancestors. But primarily, I see you building a genuine partnership, a genuine alliance with this person. And you know what? That brings me back to, wasn't I talking to you guys about best friends or something? Or was that another group? Was that group 1? I was talking to one of the groups about it being important to have a genuine friendship with the person you're dating and not to just have only a romantic connection. So it's like you can literally hang out with that person and you don't always have to bump bellies. You don't always have to be hot. You don't always have to do the most and perform. You know, you want to have a relationship with someone where it feels like, this is my best friend. I could literally just go hang out, look in whatever kind of way. We can just watch shows. We don't even have to talk. We can be in each other's space. That's what you really want. And I see you having that. I do see a lot of like, yeah, you know, we have the 3 of Cups here. This is a non-traditional tarot deck. I just read it like an oracle deck, but it is the 3 of Cups. And it's rejoice and celebration. 3 of Cups is all about like weddings and celebrations and graduations and things like that. So there's definitely this underlying energy of like your family really wanting this to work out, familial support in the spiritual realms as well. But there's so much energy of like everyone wanting to just celebrate, everyone wanting to get to that happy moment where it's like, oh, you're married and we want to, you know, celebrate you. Everyone wants to be a part of your love story. We got the throat chakra card here. So Spirit is telling you to communicate your true feelings. And if you're feeling like people are getting too involved and that's not what you want, listen, maybe you'll end up moving away with this person. So you can start your own life and it's just the 2 of you. Or maybe it's just about kind of communicating with people where you're at and kind of nipping things in the bud right away. Like, listen, our whole family and friends, etc., y'all aren't going to be involved in our relationship. No shade, no tea. But we don't want that. That's not what we're creating here. That's not what we're doing here. Communication is key. Spirit, what else does group 2 need to know? We have impasse. It says reflect and redirect your energy. So you may be investing in things right now that are leading you towards, I don't want to say further heartbreak, but just not maybe, you may be focusing on things that aren't beneficial to you. And I'm also hearing let go. So it may be time to like actually release some things that have happened, or actually release and do a big cord cutting or releasing ritual with this person, or have that closure moment where you tell them like, this is the end of the journey for me. I have no intention of moving forward. You may be at an impasse right now, not really wanting to jump up, get up, and get into this playful energy where you're, you know, having fun again, or putting yourself out there, or going on dates, and etc., letting people talk to you. But, you know, that whatever it is you may have been doing before, it's only going to give you more of what you've already had. So I definitely hear Spirit calling you to open up and to reconnect with people. That's what I got for you, group 2. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 3 with the Yellowstone and the Gilded Tarot Royale, this is your reading, tapping in to see your next official love offer. Who is coming towards you in love? What will happen? Spirit, for group 3 with the Yellowstone, please show us their next official love offer. Who is this coming from? What will happen for group 3? So right away, first card out, we have calling in your soulmate. So you could be manifesting an SP, a specific person, or you could be manifesting like spirits bring me my soulmate. There's definitely an energy of setting intention here. So if you have been setting intention, I would definitely say this is a good omen. Even if you had manifested, months ago, and you did a big ritual or something for yourself, I would definitely take this as confirmation. Spirit saying that is on the way. I got your back. Don't you worry. It is coming. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together is what it says at the bottom of that card. So maybe even making a bit of a vision board with, a couple going on trips, or a marriage altar if you're looking for marriage, or baby if you're wanting to have, kids or something like that. Would be a good idea. Visualizing, taking 5 minutes to visualize what you want, calling that towards you, even like listening to subliminals or affirmations as you're sleeping, because I definitely feel it's very close. And I also see you being a part of the process when it comes to reeling it in. So keep up with that if you're already doing that. If you haven't been, I would definitely say this is a good time to start, because things are looking like they're going to be moving and shaking for you coming up soon. We have, it is safe for you to love. As soon as this card came out, I felt like Spirit was giving you this specific message. So you may already be aware of this. There could have been something like transiting your chart, or I don't know, the dating pool could have, been under the influence of like a collective energy. There could have been something that misaligned you to love, or there could have been something that made it more difficult for you to get in a romantic relationship or to really connect with people, specifically long term. So I see that kind of clearing now that it is safe for you to love is coming out. I feel like Spirit is giving you this message specifically. Like, it's not just another card kind of coming out. Like, Spirit is actually saying it. It is safe for you to love, specifically talking about, like, referencing something that was going on. You may already know what that is, or you may have observed certain things that would kind of lead you to believe that something was going on, even if you don't know, whatever. It feels like it's clearing anyway, so it's like, we don't really need to dissect it, but I did feel like that as a specific message. So the card says, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. You may have been guarding yourself because you were kind of aware that something was going on, or maybe even like your higher self or your subconscious mind had been kind of doing it for you. But it's finally safe to open up again and connect. So I don't feel like you have to worry about that anymore. We got the wedding card coming up. So it looks like your next love offer, the person coming towards you is offering you something pretty serious here. We got past life relationship coming out as well. And, past life connections do typically tend to be soulmates, connections, people who were put in our lives for a certain reason, because you have that kind of like connection or karma, so to speak, built over lifetimes. It's a lot easier to connect. So they typically kind of either start as soulmate relationships or evolve into a soulmate type partnership. Wedding says the situation involves marriage. Past life says you have known each other before. So what I see for you, Group 3, I see you calling in your soulmate. For those of you who have been manifesting, I see you getting what it is you've been manifesting, okay? That SP, that specific person, or that archetype spirit, send me my soulmate, or send me, this person like this. I see you getting that. And I see whatever was kind of blocking you or getting in the way or making it hard for you today, I do see that clearing as well. And I see you being aligned with a marriage offer. And it seems like this person is a past life, connection, someone who you've known before, someone who you've connected with. We have forgiving and learning. It says, as you release and heal from the past, you experience more love in present moments. So it seems like this person is coming through and they're healing you from the things that you've been through and from past connections. I see a lot of like fun here as well. Having fun with each other, going on dates, falling in love. Oh my goodness, we got workplace romance that showed up. So for some of you, this is someone that you work with and things are heating up with this person. Okay, listen, don't compromise your job, okay? Keep it outside of work. Don't compromise your job. Yeah, and I'm just hearing like things are taking off. So it seems like as you're stepping into this connection, other areas of your life are also evolving and you're experiencing like more luck and prosperity in other areas of your life. So in terms of finance, you know, things are leveling up. You may end up getting a promotion. This person could be helping you with that in some way as well. Mutually beneficial in the most positive kind of way, where it's like genuinely this person has things to give to you just like you have things to give to them. Workplace romance, it does say a common cause connection. So I would say that this person could be like in your industry versus literally at your workplace. So, you know, say you're a banker at such and such bank, but this person is a banker at, you know, a credit union. It could be something like that, or at a different location. This person knows what you do and they're connected to your industry in some way. That could be more about what it is. Or this could be spirit kind of letting us know this person is the bridge that's bridging the gap between you and a promotion, or you and making more money and a step up. Maybe they know someone in your industry that's a good friend to them or that owes them a favor. So they get you in some way, somehow with a new opportunity. That'll be exciting. We have freedom. It says healing space and room to breathe. So I feel this connection is really built on being people who have their own lives, stuff already going on, have gone through XYZ in love, and you're both kind of ready for something dependable and serious with the wedding energy here. But something safe without games, without toxicity, without, you know, having to always feel like you're playing mind games or dissecting. It just feels very real and free and positive. We have love language affirmations here. So this person gives you plenty of verbal affirmations. And I feel like that's even talking about the communication between the two of you. So if you've dated people and it always seemed like you could never really anchor a serious conversation with them, maybe because they got touchy about it or they just couldn't really hold up when you try to have serious conversations with them, that will not be a problem in this connection. This person affirms you. They affirm that they want to be with you. And yeah, I see their energy being, you know, really good in that way. I see that being their love language, giving you plenty of verbal communication and affirmation. We have natural evolution and real feelings. So this is giving long-term for sure, if not marriage. Natural evolution, it says let the situation unfold naturally. So Spirit is saying once you've already manifested that, I have custom spell work on my Etsy shop as well. I can always, you know, manifest what you're looking for towards you if you want to outsource it. But yeah, for those of you who have manifested specifically, once you do that manifestation, leave the rest up to Spirit. Spirit's got your back. Trust the process. We got real feelings that says you share true romantic feelings that are worth exploring. So yeah, it's just kind of like both people are on the same page. Both parties want to be here in this connection, be with each other. And it feels very simple and drama-free, like one of those relationships that doesn't feel overcomplicated. Yeah, we have vulnerability that has showed up. It says open heart, open communication, wearing your heart on your sleeve. Whereas with other people, that may have been like a negative thing. If you wore your heart on your sleeve with someone of the past, they could have taken advantage of the things that you've shared with them or of your feelings. And it's like with this person, you can wear your heart on your sleeve. You can openly communicate to them. You can tell them how you're feeling. And it doesn't have to feel like some big, heavy, you know, negative thing or some risky, you know, thing. It just feels very natural. We have love at first bite. It says immediate connection, desire, and love struck. Okay. We have Rosie. It says flirting, compliments, and joking. So I see that you guys have very good banter. I see you falling in love with this person right away with love at first bite. It's like immediately you feel very connected to them, drawn to them. You're falling for them right away. It feels very safe. And we do have mad scientist here. It says dating the same type of person, expecting different results, test something new. So I feel like this person is going to be very different. Not going to lie, they could come across as a bit boring. This person feels very stable and serious. So that toxic stuff that excites you, and you know, there is science about that, especially with masculines, where it's like they fall in love through stress. Give them a challenge and they're falling in love in those moments, you know. Do a puzzle with someone. That's another form of a challenge if you want to be intentional about it. Listen, I'm telling you, do a puzzle with the person you like. They're going to like you a bit more after that puzzle. It sounds crazy, but do it. I'm telling you. If you're trying to lock it down, listen, I'm telling you. But yeah, this person is definitely going to be different, you know, from your usual type or who you've dated in the past. And that could be a bit boring for you, or it can feel a bit weird, or it can feel fake, because maybe you identify real love as, you know, just different. Maybe not stress and worry for everybody, but just different. And this isn't giving that. It's not giving stress and worry and conflict. So it may take some getting used to for some of you, or it may feel unreal for some of you, but work through that. Allow that to pass. Do not let that hold you back. So Spirit, what's going to happen here? Or tell us about this person. What are they like? So we got the Page of Swords. I see them consistently initiating contact. We also got the Ace of Wands here, so they have a lot of ideas. This person is really big on dates as well, I'm seeing. Ace of Wands is like, I want to get you out of the house and I want to try something new. Ace of Wands is someone who initiates, and someone who already kind of has like their own ideas. So this is someone you can kind of turn off your brain with a little bit if you want to. We got the Knight of Wands reversed and the Death card here. So they leave no space for confusion, interpretation. They're very much so on top of it. Like when they're asking you, okay, let's go on a date. It's like, hey, we should go on a date. Like, what does that even mean? No, it's like, okay, let's go on a date this Friday, and let's also go here. I looked up this place. Let me send you a link to the event place, or let me send you a link to the restaurant or the whatever. It's very much so thoughtful and planned out, and leaves no room for interpretation and for confusion. We got the High Priestess with the Justice card in reverse, so I do see them spoiling you a bit, but it's not even spoiling, because all I see this person doing is just taking care of things. It's not spoiling. It's not spoiling when someone is a planner and that's what they want to do. I don't feel like any person is completely good or completely bad. I just feel like some people aren't in alignment with relationships or in alignment with each other. And that's what it really kind of boils down to. So I wouldn't put this above someone who isn't a planner, but it is nice. And I could see how this would kind of, you know, freak you out a bit. So just take your time then. Just take your time. You know, you'll see the true, you'll see who you're really dealing with in time. So if they're truly the person who deserves you, the person who is worthy of getting married to, you will see that over time. And I would say, honestly, group 3, I would say do some shadow work starting now. After you do that big manifestation, make that vision board, whatever, you do those affirmations. Once you do that manifestation aspect and you're just kind of in the waiting period, letting Spirit bring to you your next person, in there, I would definitely say do some shadow work, because I can see a whole lot of resistance throughout this entire spread, to be honest, and some doubt. We have the Two of Wands, which lets me know you're kind of questioning, like, if you should choose this new path. And we have the Ace of Cups reverse, even doubts of whether or not you deserve it. I've seen that consistently, kind of you viewing this person's actions as, oh, they're trying to butter me up or manipulate me. And it's like, no, they're just a planner. This is just what it's like to date someone who's like this, or, you know, this is what they're doing for you. This is what they want to do. When it comes to you, it's like if they wanted to, they would kind of energy. So I would say do some shadow work, specifically maybe some treating yourself therapy, so that you can start to feel deserving of what other people give you because you give yourself so much. We got the 7 of Wands here as well. So there could be like family or friends. Honestly, it may even be a good time for cutoff season for you, group 3, because 7 of Wands is kind of like an energy of having challenges or people around you who are challenging you. So Spirit could be calling you at this time to step out of some old friendships as well, or relationships, or not telling your family what you have going on if they're giving you this vibe of, well, we already want you with someone specific. Or if they have like a super strong opinion of what you should be doing or what they want you to be doing, it may be time to cut some people off, because I'm seeing doubt, whether it's external or whether it's internal. If it's internal, cool, you can do the shadow work. If it's external, listen, maybe time to cut some people off or to stop communicating with them what you have going on. You could flat out lie and say, I'm not talking to nobody. And if they see you out and about together, well, that's just my friend. Listen, protect yourself. I'm always going to be on the side of preserving self. We got the 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands. So a big clearing happening. Yeah, and I'm feeling like this underlying, now Spirit is showing me like a cloud rolling in, and I'm hearing thunder. So there is an underlying theme for you, group 3, of clearing something out that's pretty big as you're stepping into this new connection. We got the 7 of Swords reversed. So ultimately it's about self-preservation and self-protection, disconnecting from people, from things that have been holding you back, that have been confusing you, or that are keeping you, basically out of, your desired outcome and your desired relationship. Like, anyone can get it at this point. Anything else about how things are coming together? So ultimately there's a lot going on at once. There's a big 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands cycle completion, 7 of Swords reverse, elimination, you eliminating something, someone, a group of people out of your life, or that have been holding you back, or eliminating these toxic kind of traits and habits that are underlying in your own self, clearing those out of the way. And this person just coming through in a strong zaddy energy, strong airport zad energy. Planning everything, being on top of it, providing, taking you on dates. There's a lot of that here. Yeah, we have begin now. So Spirit is really telling you not to. We have the watching clouds card. Spirit is saying you're meant to rest and relax at this time, but not to the extent that you don't handle what needs to be handled. It's better to start now. Once you do that manifestation, start to kind of disconnect from other people. And if you need to, we got the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, investing in new things to take up your time, your energy, new things. So you have new people you're hanging out with, new places that you are. That could be really good. So you don't feel so like isolated, or you don't feel alone. But I see you, we got the Crossing Bridges card. I see you moving in a new direction, moving into a new life, starting your new life. And, the people around you, they're not meant to be around you, or the shadow self, it may be a bit out of control and it needs to be tamed. We have First Light and Voyage of the Heart. First Light says beginning a new cycle. There's so much energy here, so many affirmations. Spirit's coming through with talking about beginning a new cycle and letting go of the past and moving beyond the current circumstance. Voyage of the Heart says love flows through you and to you, okay? So you have the ability to heal and to help and to be there for other people. And I would say just recognize that so that you can make sure you're giving your energy to people who are mutually giving to you, because the problem may be that you have such a big heart and that you've been willing to help people and you like to be around people and you like to be a part of people's lives and you don't mind helping. But I think that where you've been investing, or the people who have been around you, it's kind of just like, all right, I don't know that they're mutually giving anymore. It seems to be more draining. So Spirit is saying we're starting something new. Let's get rid of all of that old toxic behavior or those toxic people, and let's move into the future now. That's what I got for you, group 3. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 4 with the Redstone and the Titanic Tarot, this is your reading, tapping into your next official love offer. We're going to see who is coming towards you in love, what will happen, all of that, Spirit, for group 4 with the Redstone. Please show us their next official love offer. Who is coming towards group 4 in love? Okay, so right away we have separation and worth waiting for. So I'm kind of getting an energy that Spirit may have had you separated from all the foolishness going on in the collective, because trust, if nothing is, popping off for you at this time, that is not necessarily a bad thing, okay? Take it from a reader who gets the tea. It's not at all a bad thing if things are cool for you right now, but still it can feel like, frustrating and whatnot. So if you haven't really had a whole lot going on in love, I do see that what Spirit has prepared for you is worth waiting for, but I also see that Spirit has been taking you out of alignment with dating or people. And specifically, it's so you don't get scalped, okay? It's so you don't get your wig pulled off and your edges, because it would have just been lessons and experiences like that versus like love and joy and all the things that you want. So I do feel like things are coming to a close, that waiting period. But I also feel like you may have been in separation. Wow, we got the wedding card showing up again. The wedding card came out for 3 groups today. So that's a collective energy at this point, where there is a huge group of the collective that is being aligned with marriage, long-term energy. You may even find yourself kind of obsessing or constantly thinking about getting married, and you've never even had that on your, priority list for life. And all of a sudden you're like, ooh, I keep getting themes of marriage coming up, or I keep seeing like posts that have to do with marriage and weddings. What is going on? What is Spirit trying to tell me? Spirit's trying to tell you that the plot's about to thicken for you. But yeah, I do see, marriage, a wedding, serious long-term relationship energy. I just saw 222 coming to you after a period of, it seems like, kind of solitude and being in separation. Separation says time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So for some of you, there could be someone you've been in separation with so that both of you can heal and come back better than ever. And then it's like you guys are aligned with marriage this time around. And for some of you, like I was explaining before, it's more about Spirit kind of, taking you out of the collective shuffle. Worth waiting for says divine timing is at work in your love life. So what I can see for sure for you, group 4, is Spirit is doing a lot of work in the background. Spirit has been doing a lot of work for you in the background and aligning you with something serious, long-term. Your guides, your ancestors, like they've all been working for your benefit. Keep an open mind. It says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So this person could be like someone you've never dated. This person could be out of your usual type, who you would usually go for. So Spirit is telling you to be open. Wedding says the situation involves marriage, so getting pretty serious for you. That is pretty exciting. Nice. And we have it is safe for you to love. So like I said, man, 2024 has been a doozy. It's been such, I don't want to say a disaster, but it's been a lot. Like it has been a lot. And with it is safe for you to love coming out, I just feel like that is such a breath of relief. Group 4, you are a part of a collective that is being aligned with marriage, something serious, something safe, something comforting, where this person is giving to you as much as you're giving to them, something mutually beneficial without being shady and manipulative, because, they like to throw out that mutually beneficial, and it's really like they are on some BS and they're just trying to get whatever they want and not benefit you in any way for real. So it just feels so good. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. That could be a sign for a small portion of you that It's, you know, time to soften up again and to be open again, not to be too hard on people, especially if they're coming correct. If they're coming correct and they're doing what, you know, they're supposed to do, don't you be mean and hard on them because of, you know, past people and their, you know, foolishness. Try to be, you know, warm and open to the process and open-hearted. Spirit, for group 4, please show us who is coming towards them. Oh, goodness gracious. Of course. Listen, I'm not going to lie. There may be a rendezvous with your twin flame. Unless this is the twin flame, there may be a rendezvous with a twin flame. And you guys may be closing that cycle. We have twin flame union. So I do see your twin flame coming up. I do see twin flame energy coming through in this reading. If you have never met a twin flame, I was just telling group 2 about this, how, you know, the twin flame journey has so much negative connotation, but it's not always negative. Usually the people who have the good aspects of the twin flame connection, usually they're not on social media or they're not bragging about their relationship. They're literally out living their lives protecting their relationship because it is so sacred and so good and so special. So we don't always get the account of when things go good, like how we get the account of how the twin flame situations end up as in a dumpster fire. So I would say that this isn't necessarily a bad energy, like, at all. Twin flame connections are not all bad. They can have a lot of shadowy aspects, but not all bad. And plus it's a mirror. So they're really just kind of highlighting your own, you know, shadow and vice versa. But listen, some of you, we have the rekindling card coming up. So this is a twin flame that you know for some of you, or a past life lover that you know for some of you. And we got the holiday card here as well, which is like a vacation, which is about, you know, spending time together, enjoying each other's company, going on a trip or something like that. So for some of you, you may have another 4-week stint with your twin flame where you guys are exploring the city. You may even go on a little vacation. Yeah, and I just heard random. So this person may come through randomly with all this energy for you. And listen, having a whole lot of fun. And then for some of you, this is the new connection coming in, this wedding offer, and you're finding out in real time that this person is a twin flame and you guys are rekindling perhaps your past life lovers. And you're having a holiday together, having a good time together. We have Forever Young and Tease. So I see a lot of like fun, spicy energy between the two of you dancing. It just feels very exotic. Like I'm seeing palm trees, I'm seeing sandy beaches, I'm seeing water, pina coladas, okay, the works. And Spirit is also showing me like fire and dancing, like dancing around a fire, bonfire, resort vibes. It feels strongly a vacation, but also dancing. So going somewhere to dance and they have it all set up. Super nice. Enjoying each other's company, being forever young, dating, teasing each other in the best possible way where it's like we are in our, you know, fiery energy. We're enjoying each other. We're falling in love with each other. Falling in like with each other where it's like you get to that point where you want to see each other every day and you want to be a super lovey-dovey. Wow, we got the perfect match card. I am loving it. Listen, we got perfect match, healing connection, and let go of the past. So there's a 50-50 split. Some of you, this is your, you know, twin flame, and you guys are having a great time. You're going to let go of the past together. This person will heal you. You will heal them. Again, mutually beneficial. In a genuine kind of way, you're a perfect match. Some of you are going to have one more go with your twin flame or with someone of the past, and you're finally able to release them because it's on a good note. Listen, do your thing, have your fun. Listen, who am I to judge? Enjoy yourself. We have the perfect match card. So you're kind of in this win-win position, group 4, where regardless of how it's going for you, I do see you ending up with a happily ever after. I do see you kind of like in best case scenario So I would say, have your fun. We have let go of the past. So this could be a good closure moment where you go, say, on a mini vacation. This person comes through randomly. Your twin flame hits you up randomly. You go on a little vacation with them so you can rekindle and heal. And then it's like, maybe you'll have a realization like, you know what? This is what this connection is. It's fun. It's spicy. We have good times together, but it's not that wedding offer that I've been wanting, or it's not something worth waiting for. It's something that just always is going to be pretty much just this. But even if you're having that moment, I see it being a positive thing where you're feeling good, where you're feeling empowered. You're not feeling a way about that. It's like, no, it's a good thing. I'm glad I've been able to kind of write over any negative experiences from the twin flame journey and get some of the benefit from it, where we could just be fun and have fun, and then I can, listen, move on and get married. Okay. What do they call that? It's like associated with the bachelor and bachelorette party, one more fun time, something like that, but anyways, listen, I see that being the case for some of you, and then you moving on into a healing connection. Spirit, for group 4. So what will happen? How will this go down? We got the Lovers. The reality is you are being divinely guided towards your perfect match by Spirit. What I love about the Lovers card is it always depicts like an angel or spirit at the top leading the connection. So definitely worth waiting for. I see that Spirit has someone specifically planned out for you that you will receive as your perfect match. I don't necessarily believe in the whole like literal perfect match concept, but as much as a perfect match as you could perceive it, like someone who feels like the bread to your butter, someone who feels like the peanut butter to your jelly, okay? Dang, and we got the 6 of Cups reversed. That would be a sign that it's likely not someone you know. Some of you are on a complicated, twisty, and turny twin flame journey. Ooh, that rhymed. Where you're being aligned with, your twin flame, but the majority of you are going to end up with this Lovers card, end up with your divinely guided match, your perfect match. And the thing about the Lovers is it does also represent like a journey to get here to this point. So I'm feeling like some of you are going to really give your twin flame or this past love your full heart energy attention. And you're just going to have that realization like, okay, you know what? I actually think I'm good now. Once you have the manifestation, the job, etc., whatever it is you've been wanting, you're now looking at the next manifestation, the next thing. So it's like, all right, I got that. That validated my power. That validated all the work that I've been doing. I'm actually good. I want to reach even higher for something even better. So the majority of you, I would say maybe 20% to 30% of you will actually end up with someone of the past. The majority of you, Ace of Cups, you're choosing yourself. You're choosing the highest love. And with the 5 of Cups reversed, you're letting go of the past and you're not holding on to what could have been or what was. And like, let me flip this up so you can see this person, this 5 of Cups, there's like the ship incoming in the distance. 5 of Cups is showing up reversed for you. You're not looking, for something to come in from them anymore. Ace of Cups, it's like, you know what? I actually have what I need here. And I'm good. Spirit, what will happen? What will happen for group 4? How will things go for group 4? We got the 9 of Wands reversed, so you're definitely saying no to struggle love. Anything that's giving struggle, anything that's giving complicated, or, 10 of Wands, wow. There is an energy of closing a chapter. I've been getting this energy consistently. Wow, we got the Emperor, nice. The 7 of Coins reversed. Wow. Yeah, there's a strong theme of releasing someone. Oh, we got the 6. Oh, I'm getting a lot of repeating 6s as well. We got that 6 of Cups reversed before. Now we got the 6 of Coins reversed here as well. 7 of Coins reversed. 5, 6, 7. You may be seeing a lot of steps, angel numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. We got the 6 of coins reverse and the 7 of coins reverse. So I see you completely letting go and letting God, letting spirit, God the divine. I see you letting go of the past and saying yes to healing and loving and genuine connections. And we have the Emperor here. So I see a strong zaddy energy coming through for you. I see strong, genuine, loving, generous, giving energy coming in where you're being protected, taken care of. This person is very soft with you. They're kind with you and very empathetic of the journey that you've went on. I feel like this person is seeing it in some degree, or you may be communicating with them what all you've had to release and what all you are releasing. And I see your partner being very proud of you. And yeah, we got the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So it's like you're cutting off, people, places, things that no longer serve you. And you're surrendering to a different path. And they're very proud. Ugh. We got I Spy with my little eye, so just be mindful people are watching you at this time. Honestly, especially when it comes to dating someone new, I wouldn't even post that or allow other people into that, allow other people to see that. Because we have I Spy with my little eye, so that lets me know that there are likely multiple people who are watching you at this time. It says someone is keeping tabs and social media watching. So just be mindful of that. People are watching you, tracking your moves, maybe even reporting back information to certain people. You may be like, I went through my whole friends list and I only have people, following me who I'm genuinely friends with or who I trust, etc. You could have a whole mole in your camp reporting back things to, someone. So watch out for that. We have be your first priority. It says, do not settle if your needs are not being met. Self-care and date yourself. So yeah, I would definitely say that does work. When you treat yourself a certain kind of way, when people come into your life, you totally notice the contrast of what you're willing to give to yourself versus what other people think is good, what other people think is enough, or what they think you deserve. So that could be something that will really, really help you stay on track. We have Skull Cross Lovers. It says an unlikely pair, past life connection. I was feeling that a lot in this reading. There is a past life card in this deck. It didn't come out. I can't remember. I want to say there is one in this deck as well, but we didn't get either of them. But I was feeling past life connection strongly throughout your reading. It does say soulmates on here, and it says love that transcends. So you're being aligned with your skull crossed lover. You're being aligned with this person who prioritizes you, takes care of you. Be your first priority. Make sure to watch out for yourself and protect yourself. But things are finally heading in a positive direction. Speaking of that, we do have love takes time. It says divine timing. Time to heal. Love must be nurtured and growth. So you're growing, you're expanding. New love is coming in. We had the worth waiting for card before, talking about things happening in divine timing, talking about spirit being in the lead and aligning you to what you need and what you deserve. So this is going to be a huge kind of like trust the process moment, but consistently I can see spirit working real hard in the background to deliver you best case scenario. So don't you worry, spirit. We have begin now. If there's any, personal goals, health goals, or shadow work that needs to be done, begin that now. Start that now so that you're already in alignment, already ready once this marriage offer comes in. We have joy and delight and gates of triumph with impasse here. Yeah. So I definitely feel like spirit has been leading you towards your happily ever after and is now wanting you to come out of hibernation, coming out of hermit mode, coming out of self-reflective mode, and always having to do a bunch of shadow work and whatnot, and experiencing fun with joy and delight, stepping into the gates of triumph. And I would say it can be very it could be very polarizing to want to post all this, but I wouldn't. With, knowing that people are already watching you so that you don't end up in any drama because people are mad that you're getting a happily ever after and they're not, okay? We got impasse. It says reflect and redirect your energy. So whatever you've been focusing on, it's time to kind of move past that because Spirit already has someone on the way for you. We have grounding and solitude. So I'm hearing that saying like, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Spirit is telling you to ground your energy, and it's better to even, take some time by yourself to kind of just reflect on what you've been through and get ready for this next cycle without the influence of other people and the way that their lives are going, etc. So you don't feel inspired to kind of miss your mark and, follow what everyone else is doing. And that's what I have for you, Group 4. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading or any of my other magical offerings, that is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon.